This isn't a sponsored video, however I will be mentioning Amazon and Amazon Prime a lot. Last month I was looking at the Kindle First books and I noticed one sounded familiar. I checked the names and looked on my instant video watch list, and yeah, I had put the anime on my to-watch list months ago. I had to do some research. This does seem to be the first English translation of the novel, which the anime and a 2013 film are based on. I have yet to see the film, but it was pretty clear to me that I have found my next episode. The Great Passage is not a very long book, but at around 220 pages it is a novel rather than a novella. The anime is 11 episodes long and 22 minutes apiece, so they took me about the same amount of time to get through. Both the book and anime tell the surprisingly engaging story of a group of people trying to make a dictionary. The plot, when just said, sounds incredibly boring. The head of the dictionary editorial department, Araki, plans to retire from working full-time, and so strives to find his replacement. He hears of one employee who already works with the publisher in a different department, Majime, who he thinks may be perfect. Along with the rest of the dictionary editorial department, they embark on the long process of editing a dictionary. Along the way, they face obstacles such as staff cutbacks, being forced to do other projects, and serious last-minute errors. But the focus is on the characters, and that's what turns this Tinder-dry plot into an interesting fire. The main character is undoubtedly Majime, who has an abiding and infectious passion for words. Nishoko is perhaps my favourite character. He grows a lot over the course of the story. The overseer and perhaps heart of the department is Professor Matsumoto. Araki has dedicated his life to dictionary making, perhaps at the expense of his home life. Mrs. Sasaki is quiet and dedicated. Kishibe is thrown into a world she didn't expect. Outside the department, there is Majime's kind and supportive landlady Take, and her beautiful daughter Kaguya, who is as passionate about making food as Majime is about making dictionaries. These people draw you into this gentle and realistic story, and though I was never moved to tears or laughter, there were both triumphs and failures to share in. The translation for both is interesting. This is a story with a strong focus on language, so the book tends to give the Japanese words as well as the English one and explain the translation. The anime is Japanese dub with English subtitles. Amazon is inconsistent with translating text in the anime. They pretty consistently translate the sign that says Dictionary Editorial Department, but there were quite a few other times when they would linger over text which I couldn't read, though generally the character would begin reading it. There is also the title itself. According to Google Translate, the Japanese title is Knit a Boat, which fits more with the recurring imagery both in the book and anime of a sea of words. The anime tends to be more illustrative of its metaphors. Whereas in the book, Majime would be thinking about words and zone out for a time. In the anime, he would be standing on the shore of a sea of words, or drowning in it. The anime also changes the details of some of the characters, such as how Majime is introduced and Kishibe's relationship with words. On the whole, the changes are minor and not detrimental. So is the book better? I'm unsure. If I wanted to experience the story again, I genuinely don't know if I would go for the book or the anime. And I wouldn't have read the book if I hadn't already known about the anime. This is a charming story, well worth experiencing, however you do it.